Hello, and welcome to my channel. If you've not seen me before, my name is Lisa, but can go by Liz or Lise, and I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. My streams, they're for more mature audiences, so please do keep that in mind as you watch this playthrough. Also, of course, too, if you're enjoying the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, enjoy! Hello, it's Future Me, Past Me, here to tell you as a PSA that there are some flashing moments in this game. That is, ever since the update dropped for 2.9.0 as well as the DLC. It's mostly very subtle, but it happened when I was getting items, that is from the, I believe, crafting bench, and if not even also the Jam Jamboree stand. It just so happened that just receiving the items very quickly, it was flashy too, anytime that happened. And also in the DLC itself, it happened. There's one particular area, you could say, with the garden, that off to the right, there's just this hedge that likes to flash a little bit. I just want to put that warning out there. It's not super terrible, but in case you are someone who is sensitive to that, just thought I'd put this warning in here. So keep that in mind, and hopefully in the future, they will have that patched out and updated. But of course, too, please enjoy the video starting now. Let's go ahead and jump in Hello Kitty Island Adventure today. Now, I did not jump in, so there's no special secret recording, but what I do know is that we are in the new year. Technically by one video already, so Happy New Year. That's right. That's how far back this is and how forward I'm thinking for when this will be posted. But I hope that 2026 is going to treat you all well and you started off right. We're going to start it off by people supposedly visiting, all swell and dancing. Let's go. What's the gift? It is a strawberry crate, unfortunately, but that's okay. Okay.
Hey, but tomorrow, where is everyone?
Dancing, obviously. I don't know. They said to meet up at the resort plaza. Maybe they forgot?
Okay, yeah, maybe they forgot.
You, think there's something else going on? Like, what if they ran into a ghost or something? Could be vampires. What if it's a dentist? Don't count out werewolves. I'm thinking alien abductions.
What if they're all zombies?
Oh no, I didn't bring my zombie survival kit.
Bug! The scariest weather of them all!
Okay, to be fair, this is Steam. Let's not get carried away. Stick with me, Karopi. I'll protect you from the zombies. Kapow!
Eee! Ah!
Ghost! Yikes. Oh no, it's a gnoll. Ah!
What is it? What happened? Are all you okay?
We got you. A clear success. No, you didn't. I wasn't even scared a little bit.
I was. It was totally really scary.
Totally got me. I'm not scared of nothing. That's a double negative, so that means we are.
How did you do the fog?
Oh, a simple feat of basic chemistry. I can show you that you just craft the stone, you go all the way up to the cauldron, you plug it in there and hope that it actually does the weather phenomena where you want it to be. Yep, that's about it. Very tough chemistry. Yeah, I want to see it too. The nerve. I don't think I can top that trick. I'll never be scary. I just don't have the knack. You don't have to be. You just need the right help. Well, maybe we just haven't approached it the right way. Don't forget to trick or treat in your spooky outfit at night. And check out the event stand. There's all sorts of witchy decor that's very super darn expensive, and you know how that goes. Now come with me, my melody. I have an idea. just like that, the weather phenomena has come to an end, and thus we will... Is it? Is it now? Because as far as the eye can see, it is now a sun and cloud, and later a sun and cloud. A precious game. It's okay. That's fine. We can take it one weather phenomena at a time. But what is actually happening on this side of things? So we do have friend of the fish. See how that goes. But pizza and then pizzazz. I'm a little bothered by this because, I mean, while it does show Karopi, it's still Atsumara related. I'm like, what the heck? But we do have to deliver the ultimate joke. We gotta craft that. Oh gosh. And then, oh my gosh, I got it. Are you for reals, bro? No. My worst nightmare. Dude. Shoot! Alright, I gotta... Ah, damn it. I mean, this isn't the only time we've been asked to do this, but like... I have a really hard time in here. Son of a... Anyways. Alright, well, that was pointless. I mean, it's not like I knew how long, sorry, it's gonna be. Gosh darn it. You know what? All of you are about to go back to dancing, and it's gonna be great. Alright, with feeling, let's go! I cut a lot of that out because I wanted to get you, and thus we get that 5th star. Let's freaking go, because that is really exciting. All that glitters. Interesting for what glitters, because... well, it glitters at night in a cave that literally is the brightest thing on the planet. Now, isn't that something? Also, this doesn't count as a piece on the map. For whatever reason. Because this, though, this counts as a place on the map. So, great. Good times. Now, I'm not going to change the time. So we're going to basically stay here, and we are going to have a grand old time with our best buddy and pal, and that's how fast this is going to be today. So we talk to you. It's great. It's grand. Again, I wish different music played here. I will worry about that later. You. Let's go. I really should be more careful about this game being all finicky. My gosh, this game is gonna break if I do something. I also love how she's transformed from the last time. It's really funny. Oh. Especially all that we were told. Like, I mean, Choco Cat has been in his outfit this whole entire time, which is also really funny. And then for whatever reason, you're not here, which is crazy. She was, and then she disappears. I never understand it. Like, if she's busy, that is my melody, and then it's just like, oh, I can't be there anymore. My bestie isn't there. And then also how Wish Me Mel is either there or not. It just... it's great. It's good. It's a great time. This is the only thing that pains me. Ever so slightly. This button. We are here in the Merry Meadows. Again, there's probably just another magnificent cut. Interruptions at its finest, but want to stop by here just to do that really quickly, and pretty much I think that is it for who I like to right now give the gifts to, except for Buddy Old Pal, because Buddy Old Pal is usually who I have with me, but I didn't do it this time because I went in a whole different direction due to what we were told in the ways of, well, Well, we had to collect, so I decided to go and collect it where the weather was right. He will be our spirit guide for the duration of the journey, though. After all, your spirit is always guiding us somewhere, right? The guiding light for the island, but at the same time, not quite. But we still also need to deliver this. But that is make it. Not just deliver, make. That's the word. Oh my gosh, reading. So we're gonna do it that way now. That's... And since we're back over here, we'll actually collect. Thinking about what was just collected, and then also I can talk to us for Buddy, and then also thinking which way should we go? A flower. We would have gone in here anyways if she was still here, so. The main event. We'll go in here. And of course, again, I basically have given up on the derby. It's pointless. Absolutely pointless for me. And there we go. Barry's 5th star. Dismiss. I'm just waiting for it to bring up, like... Ooh, we got this unlocked now, but I guess not. Not until they're actually a resident, probably. If anything. But I still can't believe this has to be made. I mean, we have plenty, but it just still blows my mind. Because there we go, Washington's 5th star. So... Of course, it involves the two of them, which I was figuring, but they need to actually be residents. So, we'll go here. Oh, hello. I'll just dismiss him too. We'll call. Don't mind me. I'm not in your way. Oh yeah, walk on that. Did you know I can't find the spa on any of my normal review websites? Sorry, I'm saying websites, but then sites, because the sites that's happening right now threw me off. If it's totally at home, thanks to you. Please stay here. Thank you. Oh god. I don't think I've ever seen it move like that. That's cool. So then you... Oh, whoa, good to see you again. You really are everywhere at once. Again, she gives gray dye. Technically the way that I made her place, has the hearts, like that is, she had hearts with it, so I don't know if that increases the amount you get or anything like that. I don't think it necessarily does. At least for one, I was like, huh? But the item that they give, sure. Would be weird, I guess, get 5. But there we have it, and there she goes to her mark, as that always happens. Right. Then we need to go all the way over here. So again, it didn't pop up the same way I was thinking, but... Buddy! People might say Cherry is bossy, but it's important to be a strong leader. Jack-o'-lantern. Yes, please stay. Permanent vacation. So there we go. So after making him a resident, the Lloromannic are back? Dude, word, don't do that. I don't know, man. Double L. Rising now. But I figured there were gonna be double the requesters, because it's what's happened. At least when it's come to, well, some of them. But some of them are also still waiting for others to arrive. But at this point, again, as far as visitors go, it is basically Retsuko slash cinnamon roll for me. The only problem with, well, cinnamon rolls is that, for one, we have to again wait until winter. Because unfortunately, yeah. But, you know, good stuff all around, all the same. I'm running out. That hurt my soul a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Which is why, though, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna have her as a companion. Again, it is for a very specific pattern, but somehow, some way, she just makes things feel a little bit more together, you know? As in, like, wow, the more magical sounds, the better. Yes, you were not seeing things. When it's steamed, exactly! That's the sound we were waiting for, by the way. Always. You know, sometimes when you're stuck in Groundhog Day, you're just stuck in Groundhog Day. Wow. What in the world? Hello, buddies? Did that seriously stop you? The highest of ledges. Crazy. Crazy. That is so dumb. But whatever. So be it. I mean, could have been much worse, to be fair. They could have been stuck in an endless loop to the point where they would have never been broken free from their curse of looping. And you know what? Maybe that's just the key. Maybe they'll be forever stuck in a loop that never ends. And thus, you know, the highest of ledges will keep them back from ever arriving. And then I will never run into them again when I'm talking to other characters. You know, at the end of the day, maybe that's not so bad. I mean, as long as their powers still work, I would say we'd still be winning. Is that bad? That's a little bad. That's a little bad. Sorry. I just got, you know. I mean, they're not really in the way a lot of the time, but you know, sometimes they're kind of in the way, you know? It's because they're just right up in your grill. Beckoning, waiting for your demands. Alrighty. The one, the mystical, the magical, the totally different ice frost. That's right. Feathered business that's totally, absolutely going on. It's frosty, it's feathery, it's disappointment every time I do that, but you know what? Maybe again I should keep trying. Like I said, like we've discovered, never give up. Never let your disappointment ever bring you down. Always still fertilize, because you never know. I still don't know why that one's the hardest. And is that the only one? You know, the internet would have those answers and then I'm still bitterly trying. But like, if it is, then why can't I get another? You know, I have two. I'm hitting the button like I need to pick them up. Oh dear. My bad. Not that that was affecting the game in any way, but regardless. Don't need to do that. Don't wear out the button. Hell yeah. Oh. Rude, dude. So rude. Okay, I guess I just pretty much have the resort in here. I rarely care about the mountain when it comes to flowers, so... Send it. That's right. Her magical powers are working on that one right there. And it's great. It's fine. No! Oh, tragic. Also, speaking of tragic, I forgot to do something else too. Man, forgetting a lot of things today. That's what happens when you get one decent amount of sleep and then you napped. So then it throws it all off. But I was still pretty tired. But oh my gosh, napping ruined. It wasn't even a nap, really. You know, like I know I'm terrible with napping, but man, oh my gosh. Talk about zoning out. As we're always told, sleep is important. Meanwhile, when you get into being an adult, anyways, what is sleep? You gotta work. You gotta do the grind. You want, you know, to keep your job? Crazy. Why would you need to actually have sleep for that, you know? You just do it. So dumb. Alright. 136. Hard. Mode, please. Get a table. Yeah. The question is, are you gonna pop off or not? 50-50. 50-50. Let's go. Again, you know, I should have played the day that the moonbeam was on the board just to troll it. And then hope that I would get it and be like, oh my gosh, the 50-50 didn't work. But again, we've only gotten one more, so really it's just two. That still makes me laugh. It should at least be 5. At least. We gotta. With water? Send it? That's okay. Can't all be winners in the RNG roulette. But we can't be winners here. Or losers. I technically was. Well, I mean, like, I was a winner, but I was also a loser. Again, thank goodness it did not break the quest. I would have been devastated. But deep down, I could see it breaking. In a different time. Fine. Really? That's still what takes over, like, a terrible infection? Yes, I'm talking about the anemone? The anemone? Bro. I don't want the anemone. I hate to say it. You could just take a bow. Alright. Well, aren't we all just a bunch of smarty marks, huh? Not entirely. Again, I'm having fun with the flowers. So I say. Bro! Magic! Alrighty. We're good. How about here? No! Oof. Just fall. And then I will have to use that in a bit. I'm gonna hold off still for a little bit until we're done going through, and then I'll go back. I'll totally remember to go back. I always go back. Liar. Damn. It's okay. Her magic is too powerful, you know? What can I say? What is it? Can't work all the time, but it can work sometimes. And I'm still very appreciative of her power. That is when it works where it's supposed to. No, it hasn't really done it for any other flowers. Which is pretty funny. I'm like, okay, what were the conditions for those flowers? And then what's happening with the rest of these flowers? With the 5% chance. Okay, don't get me wrong. But again, it's only been on the one. So that's the part where I'm like, eh. What's happening here? Oh my gosh. Okay. We shall see in due time. She won't be with me for some of this other stuff that I'm gonna do, but that's okay. Dismiss, because we got a call, even though I hated, but you know. I've learned to care a little bit more about what she can deliver, so there's that. Maybe. Let's see. Though, because I held off a little bit. I know we didn't get some flowers that we could probably have for this as well. That is, in particular, the beautiful thistle style. But, of course, as per usual, this does take quite a journey. That's not the most exciting to witness. So basically, I'll cut once all of these slots are filled, and then we get to see the magic together as how much we get back. Speaking of, I guess, getting back, I don't actually remember. It hides, resigns, stays in its little pile. No, we're like at 1,000? There we go, yeah. Okay, 1,155. So we'll see if we can get that up to being a bit higher than where it's at. But until the slots are all filled. First batch, here it goes. I'll just let it do its thing. So that is a lot, isn't it? We saw it there before it opened this again. So of course, back to the grind on selecting. And of course, once it is filled or more or less filled, I'll cut back. All right, and with that, another batch settled. There might be a little bit more. We'll see in a moment. Again, let it do its magic. Bing! Ta-da! There we go again. With a sweet batch, so 5. Oh yeah. There's still a bit more that that I can do, clearly. So until the last batch is complete. Alrighty, there we go. Let's send it, and just like that. Ta-da! So actually, this, which is funny, it's even less considering, but at the same time, okay. Sorry, wrong thing though too. At the same time, we scroll. It should be in the same. There we go. I mean, easy. 25,885. So we were at 1,150 before. 5 or so. I'm so good with math. That is numbers. That is saying numbers. I'm terrible at it. But there we go. And then again, if you were wondering, I mean, it says for the seed, specifically seeds, and I understand that it's for seeds and not the fertilizer, but I just like to around as a good habit in case. I mean, what if the day comes and I'm over here just messing with the seeds on accident? It could happen. Don't doubt me for making that mistake. But, sorry, I meant to hit the other button to bring this up so that we can head over here. Because, of course, the one thing I didn't do, because I pieced on out real fast, it's like, oh my gosh, nighttime. No, sorry. Is that, we got this. And let's go. Nice. Oh my gosh, I was hitting the button like it was gonna do something. Uh-oh. You've worked too long with flowers. Don't worry about it. That's the real button I want to hit. If I wouldn't be messing with flowers. But also brought it up for the fertilizer too, so. You never know what I would have hit. I don't even know what I would have hit. It did Starfall. I'm a little bit behind on it. That is, there are other areas that I'm sure have the chests. Don't know how that worked out though, because I didn't collect all of them the last time. I'm really kind of confused. It's okay. Tragic. Raindrop. Then we go over here. And then we do this right in the face. Beautiful. Collect the magic. Hell yeah. Alright. Again when it rained. And then I still haven't done my thing. Ah! I just remembered. I said I would do it later and I totally forgot. Oh dearie. So since I didn't play for a few days, we should actually have a good chunk. It is nighttime, so let's go trick-or-treating. Maybe it's probably a treat for me. I've been watering. They grow. Do they grow faster though? Like honestly, I don't think they do. It's always a treat seeing you too. I'm just being real honest with you. Personally, I prefer new tools as a treat, but everyone seems to enjoy these. That they do, buddy. Band of dancing, the two left beats, but enjoy this treat. Totally free. Elevated your heart levels. The cost is great with the Halloween. I'm just skimming them and randomly saying stuff. Cute. Yourself. Alright. We should do a dance off, but more importantly, here we go. All following the treat. Here we go. And then you. Making you hungry. Yawn. There you go. And then you. Fun with more friends. Trick or treat. Aren't these just the cutest? They are. She is so creative. Again, it's because I didn't play. So now, if I do this. Oh, I think Mesmer is the one to do the tricks. Where is it, Karumi? And that is the end. So, again, it's because I didn't play. So that's why we got him. That's all it is. That's all it was. That's all it will ever be. But again, I'm happy that they do it this way. It would suck if, again, you just missed out completely and only got basically 3 times the 3. But then it's like, I can't afford anything. So, again, much better way about it, but the things are still expensive. Will Tuxedo Sam help us? Only time will tell. Minus, I guess, collecting trash. I feel like I've completed my goal of everything else that I like to do, more or less. So, I think it's time to finally get these quests going. Starting with the pizza. But also, let me just see because I'm here. Darn it, dude. Buongiorno. Bro, what now? Did you get set to the wrong language? Hey now, it's not the wrong language. I'm just in the mood for pizza. Remember the pop-up pizzeria? I still dream about that cheese pull. Yeah, you said it was a one-off. I want to do it again. A limited time only special offer. We need to bring pizza to the masses. Pizza, pizza, pizza. Let me guess, you need my help? I'm gonna need your help. Meet me at the pizza oven. I'm just like, okay, wait. We're gonna pretend that we didn't see what I just saw too. You didn't see it either. That's right. Nope, you saw nothing. I'm just gonna have her just in case. You're just chilling here. I love it. Don't stop. Don't ever stop. I had no idea he... Okay. The more you know, the more you get out, the more you touch... dirt. Hey everyone, Betsabar's amazing pop-up pizzeria is open again. And that's why I mean you're chill, but you were chilling and I'm still very shocked, okay? Don't get me wrong. That's all I could hope for. Even though it may be a little annoying to try to find them if you can't just call them over. I mean, I just want them to fill this empty space that the island has to offer. No need to shout. Got tomorrow. I was right around the corner. Could I get a ultimate joke pizza? I need some ideas for my latest stand-up routine. One ultimate joke pizza coming up that we have to make. Wow. Make it twice today. Bruh. You eat that pizza. This is incredible. I'm getting a new idea for a routine. Cheesy jokes only. That's just what the people need, huh? Hope you're not lactose intolerant. You're a joke aficionado. Love that idea from my head tomatoes. Hey, that's pretty good. Let me write that down. I'm gonna hang out here while I think of even more pizza buns. All right, next customer.
Hi, hello. Can you make me a pizza that's sweet? I want to try the pop-up pizzeria, but I'm really craving a dessert.
Are you craving a desert? You know, just really dry, just not filled with the same freaking thing, you know, every single time. Again, the dream is for these to just differ just a little bit. 3 of the same thing is a little obsessive. Again, I know it's great to have your options, but I have dreams. Fun pizzas.
Whoa! You should put this on the menu.
It is on the menu, silly. It's a great idea, Karopi.
Oh, hey, Angodon.
Karopi, is that a dessert pizza?
Yeah, I thought I invented it, but I guess I didn't.
What's this? Some sort of gathering? It's a pizza party. Let us make you a pizza.
Oh, delightful. I'll take a spin-up Alfredo pizza, please.
Ooh, so refined. And that's because he's top of the line, obviously. I mean, let's be real. There we go. There you go. Step back. Pretend you're not over there. Right in him. It's fine. Order up for Tuxedo Sam with fresh picked Yeah, artisanal spin up. Yep, absolutely. Only the finest ingredients. Yep, absolutely fresh. Totally not hanging out for no while.
That smells incredible.
I read the wrong one. That smells incredible. Yeah, of course.
Maybe I shouldn't have eaten dessert first.
Yeah, now I want one. Oh, I know. Let's make enough spin up Alfredo pizza for everyone. And one for me too? Spin up Alfredo pizzas all around. Oh dear. Oh, thank goodness. I was a little worried. Wait, why did we, what? Let's go eat these on the beach. Teleport? Oh, we got it back? What?
I didn't know Sunak could taste this good.
It goes incredibly well with the creamy Alfredo. I think that's it for the pop-up pizzeria. I hope you all enjoyed it. Yeah, we're all out of time. I can only do so many puns. That's right. Stop, stop. I can only write these down so fast. Wow, dude, wow. Wow, what is this weather right now? By the way, are we entering the game first time? Is it just... Did it freak out because it was like... Oh shoot, I gotta put fog in, which is really steam, but actually, we're playing it as fog. Oh well, I guess the weather happened. That's it. That's all you get. I'm a little suspicious. I guess. I mean, minus what it's telling me. We'll be over here because, I mean, even though they're here too, I don't think you're going to be affected by it. Sorry. Yeah, you're not. Friend of the fish. So, I don't actually know where he's gonna be. I just hope that he's gonna be here. But he could have moved. He could have absolutely moved. Oh, the risk.
Hey, have you seen about tomorrow lately?
Of course. Got to check the comic stand. We've been doing a lot of fishing.
Well, I'm starting to be a little worried about him. Come and see.
Okay, bro, you can't just like, run away and then tell me to follow you. I mean, I know we can catch up, but you know, then I get distracted because then I have left stuff and I'm like, man, I should probably clear this. And then I'm like, wait. Got it. Fine. Oh my gosh, the gate's here though. That's less fine. Oh, he's sad. Just double checking. Looking out at the water.
See, over there? He's been there for like a full 5 minutes. That road never stands still for that long.
This is getting serious.
What should we do?
We've been using lures. We tried bait.
Interesting. Have you tried making friends with the fish?
The glimmering Naraga? Naraluga?
What a name! Yeah, maybe we could leave the Narluga something as a present?
I mean, why not? Nothing else has worked.
Well, that's... well...
Sorry.
What should we give the Narluga? What's the fanciest lure?
I'm not sure. What would you call it?
Let's try... a streamer snaggler. That sounds cool.
You... You can't be serious right now, right? Sorry. Okay, so it has to be... Sorry, I really wanted to actually take a real look at it. That, right? Tiny! And then you're gonna put the little... But why you say it's tiny? Don't do that. Don't put the two... Don't... You can't put tiny in front of it and then still call it this. That's confusing.
Okay, let's find a good spot in the Rainbow Reef for this.
Bro's gonna beat me there. Ah! Ah! I'm so used to tabbing that way. Sorry. Bro went so far, so wide, so fast. Collect. Dude. Totally. Totally on sync. Totally aligned.
I think this would be one of my favorite spots if I was a fish. Let's leave this here, and then get back to shore.
Excuse me, there's nothing there. Sir? Did you forget to leave it? Did you just happen to keep it with you? My immersion! What? I swear. Also, I swear her whole mermaid fit looks entirely different than before, but maybe I wasn't paying attention. But it just feels more pizzazz. You know what I mean? And I haven't gone with her in a hot minute, but it feels more pizzazz. I could barely look at his. It wasn't long. Couldn't take his in. I was more distracted by the fact that a certain, well, piece was not left. Maybe half distracted by looking at her as well. Maybe, is it different? Oh my gosh, I did not realize you went all the way over here. We're speaking of, I'm just gonna take a little detour. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Just send it. What a spot.
And now we...
Hello.
There it is! Okay, I'm gonna wait here and keep an eye on it. You go get Batsumaru.
Excuse me? Gone, by the way. Let me just tell you. Are we on something? Did we drink from the same water? Why, dude? How are you gonna ponder over here? You found the glimmering Naruga? Come on, let's go catch it. Could we befriend it? What if we just said hi? What? But, You think that because I'm always trying to catch it, it keeps running away? Seems reasonable. Some things aren't meant to be caught. Well, I guess I could try that. Okay, no fishing rod. Let's go see if the Narloga is still there. I mean, you'll just make your way over there, no problem, huh, buddy? I feel like he would have seen it, so couldn't he have just ran over? And then they could have just been like, oh, wait, no, put it away. Just saying. We're almost there. Cutscene him over. Let us fade to black. Ta-da. It's so rad.
Hey, do you want to be friends?
Arr, 'tis dreadful to give up dreams of catching so marvelous a creature.
Well, maybe if we made it the right home, it would be okay hanging out.
An interesting, supposition? What do you say, fish matey? Alright. Until I have an aquarium fit for so excellent a beast, I'll leave you be. But someday, we'll have a tank so cool, even you want to hang out with us on the land.
That's the spirit.
It's not the spirit. You don't need to put it in a tank. What are you talking about? You've been a good friend to me in this shipmate. I have something for ye. That's right. That's right. In case you ever need to look like you're having deep thoughts as you stare out to the sea. Or into your eyes and soul, apparently. Don't think the nature preserve is what you think it is, by the way. Alright, let's be real. But now we have 2 beautiful quests involving some very special guests. So, we're gonna go to Ritsuka for this one. All-inclusive, luxury stay. For her 2 new companions that are now here to stay forever. And again, one of them, that is, well, both of them gives us dye, but one of them in particular gives us very specific dye. I'm gonna pretend we didn't see that happen.
Hey, I want to thank you for bringing Gori and Washimi here.
It's been really, really nice to have my supportive friends around. Oh, supportive. Spill the tea, Ritsuko. Oh. But, well, I think they're up to something. I'm worried it's a surprise. Can you check it out and report back? I mean, you wanna tell me when you mean report back? What are you talking about? Why? They were right here, to be honest with you, okay? At least one. Washimi was right here, and then poof, got raptured, alright? You're not even gonna... give me an idea? Like, what do you mean I have to find them? What? You know I don't like hide and go seek. Game. I know they're not here. I know they're not in their precious homes. That's right, they're homes now. But like, are you so bad, game? Like, you literally had them for a second. I'm supposed to follow the light. I'm just joking about not following the light, but you know, sometimes the light doesn't want to help out. Sometimes the light is like, forget you. You know that? And now I see the towels. Are you kidding me? What do you mean the towels aren't here? Anyways, I'm just the little princess. Apparently he was like, man, I usually just see them on the map. Go find them. Get real. Dang it. You know what? I still discredit this fast travel point, and again, I think they introduced it in a really poor way. But like... now I see it! What am I looking at? The towels, they blended in. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. I'm just hard of seeing in video game. Gossip time? Whisper, whisper! Oh, hey, Washimi, let's share our little plan, shall we? You think they can help? Girl, who knows the island better? If we ask Ritsuko for help, she'll be all worried about it. And if we ask for Nico, she'll go all Sherlock mode. And if we ask Kade, he'll just ask Ritsuko. I can help whatever it is, just tell me. Well, this island is a marvel. It's the perfect place to vacation. It's just a shame so few people know about it. What this island needs is a marketing campaign. Oh no, this is work. What are you talking about? What does that mean? Boogie? I totally butchered that. It's fine. High-end luxury 5-star, you know? A vacation that only high-class clientele enjoys. With the biggest checkbooks. So will you help? That sort of amenity. What sort of amenities could we highlight? I'm not sure about this. What do bougie people like? That's what I butchered on. You know what? I say the word. Do I know how to spell words? No! Have you ever seen how I spell things? If you're ever here on the Twitch side of things, if you ever actually pay attention to the title of the stream, there are times where I do not spell the word correctly, and it could be the day. It could be Thursday. That's right. Not Thursday, Thursday. Because I accidentally hit I. Don't ask. I fix it though. I fix it. And then sometimes when I'm spelling the, you know, I just mix the letters around, put the T, the E, the H, you know, that's how you spell the, right? And then, you know, then Choco Cat comes out with the big dictionary of words, and I'm just sitting here like, bro, we need to like tone this down a little bit. I'm not very good at it. Read your books, kids. Regardless of being reading, I'm like, still don't know how to pronounce that word. What are you talking about? So sorry. I'm not sure about this. Spas are very popular among our target audience. Resorts with spa facilities can see up to 15% higher bookings on a yearly basis. That's such a beautiful idea. Do you have anywhere we could set up a spa or a hot spring? Why would I be showing them something that they got raptured over to? I'll never know. All right. Can they? Ah, perfect. I was gonna say, can they just be in the spot? I mean, they should be, right? Totally. Exactly. Though, honestly, could we open up a hot spring? Could there be something here on this island besides this hot spring? Oh my. It's very rudimentary. That could work. Call it traditional and rustic instead. And it's a selling point. It's true, we're selling an authentic experience after all. We will need to make a few adjustments. A spa absolutely needs cucumber slices. Hello, Island Spirit. Goodbye, Island Spirit. But I'm sure we can sort that out. But do we want to? I can slice up a spin-up. Personally, I like these hot springs are exactly right for clientele looking for something more unique. What was next on your list, Gory? Fine dining establishments? Yes, indeed. Do you have fancy restaurants with lots of awards and tiny plates of food arranged in precarious towers? We have a cafe. Not quite, but we can take a look. Ooh, I can't wait. Oh, now you're gonna... Cafe. Well. Wow, they are all business, no pleasure. Pleasure in business is more accurate. Hi! You would have left, wouldn't you? Or would you have stayed here? Or would you have been fine because you're just here? Questions. That's right, peace out. And back in. Corey, be nice. I love it. It's so quaint, so cozy with the giant door in the background that's illuminating some beautiful light inside in this dark, damp place that can be sometimes. Excuse me. Oh dear. What's right? I don't know. Is that me? I'm so sorry about this. They're new. Can we get the house special? I'll make it. Let me, Hello Kitty. Ooh, it's self-served. How modern. Oh boy. Oh, they are a delight. Hey. Sorry. Stand in that pot of plant. It's so cute! The craftsmanship on this pastry is quite spectacular. We have to get a picture for socials. Come on, I want to show off the the facade, etc. Words. Oh my gosh, straight up posing. I love it. Yes. You know, again, what annoys me is, again, that it centers on us, which always irritates me, like no tomorrow. So I'm just gonna do this, because they are the true fashion icons in this quest. We look so good. You do. But we need one thing. Something unique, special, something you can only find here on Friendship Island. Mermaids, Knolls? A shop run by a fancy penguin? Let's walk around and see what there is for ourselves. Psst! Over here! I overheard the three of you talking. I don't want Friendship Island to turn into a tourist attraction. What if Director Ton comes to visit with us terrible children? Can you try and persuade Gory and Washimi to drop it, please? Take them to the spooky swamp, maybe. They'll put him off. Man, they went for a walk. I was just lazy to come over here. Oh, there you are, our little tour guide. So, what's the most iconic parts of Friendship Island? Why, the spooky swamp, of course. Our natural wetlands. That doesn't sound very bougie. But I've been surprised before. Lead the way. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna go through the front door, as they say. Yeah. Where the heck? Okay. It's very spooky. It's perfect. So unique, so thrilling. Give me just a couple of days and this place will be swarming with customers. You're going to have so many tourists, you won't know what to do. Oh, and maybe take out a loan to make improvements and upgrades. We can even negotiate a deal with our company. No! Retsuko, what's wrong?
I like Friendship Island the way it is. It's quiet and peaceful, and we all get to hang out. Not everything needs to become profitable, right? It can just be nice.
Yes, that! Hobbies over hustles. I don't have time for lots of tourists. But Ritsuko, I know, I'm sorry. You love planning, and I know you've thought a lot about it. I would totally change that. It's fine. No, I'm just upset you didn't talk to us about this. I can sell anything. It doesn't need to be Friendship Island.
We may have gotten carried away, but I am happy to put our plans in the shutter. I really enjoy using the shutter. You're sure?
We're sure. Let's go do something fun instead.
How about the comedy club?
Comedy club. That's such a good selling point. I'm kidding. Let's live in the present and enjoy vacation. Companion. Companion. For again, something in the future at the time that this is being recorded, streamed. But yeah. Actually, though, this totally worked out in the most funniest of ways, to be honest. That is, well, because we were gonna be over here anyways in some ways, but also not, because it depends on where Cinnamon Roll is. And you know, Cinnamon Roll has surprised me before. Exactly. You know, you speak of the Cinnamon Roll will come to you. I know I didn't reread the quest, but don't worry about it, because I gotta talk to him. So here we go.
Oh dear. What am I gonna do?
Cinnamon Roll, what's up? Everything okay?
Well, I'm afraid that something's gone missing.
A letter or something? One of our friends? Is it milk?
I can find you more Cinnablooms. It's a couple of packages. I left Karuri a bunch of potion ingredients and some spooky candles. And Karopi needed more sugar kelp and a swampy gift.
And I thought I was busy. We should unionize. You're such a sweetie, Cinnamon Roll.
Anyway, I made the deliveries.
I know I did.
I left Karumi's supplies by the potion hut and Karopi's in the nature preserve.
But they're gone. I'll investigate. Don't worry too much. I'll help.
Really? Thank you. I'll check back in later. I need to get these chocolate coins to Choco Cat.
You are going the completely wrong way, good sir.
See you later, Cinnamon Roll.
Now you're going the correct way. What is this? So, again, I do not know how to pronounce the lovely, lovely ones, but they're back. You're in a good mood. What's up, Barry?
Nothing at all. Just that I'm brilliant.
No, one's as clever as me.
Except maybe Cherry. But that's why we're such a good duo.
A great duo. A proper pair of troublemakers.
Exactly. It's good to be appreciated. That's the real problem with being such good pranksters. I'm so sneaky and clever that I always get away with my schemes. And no one notices.
Truly tragic. Oh, the woes of talent. Man, I say truly tragic. A lot of times playing the game.
Anyway, what are you doing here?
Have you seen any potion supplies? I'm looking for spooky candles.
So sorry I haven't seen them anywhere.
Good luck finding them. The trees have lots of secrets. The trees have lots of secrets. I think you're the one with secrets. This will be fun. I don't have it on, so it shouldn't do anything.
Hello. What are you doing here?
Hi to you too. I could ask you the same thing.
You do lots of favors for everyone, don't you? Always running around Friendship Island and being so helpful.
That's me. That's the game, friend. I'm the most helpful. Thanks.
Well, maybe you can do a favor for me. I need to know if anyone rides the ghost train. You'll go guard it for me, won't you?
Sure. You bet.
Great. Don't let anyone ride the ghost train, but me or Barry. Hehehe. Wow, these two are putting in the work, didn't they?
Wait, we should be so good actually. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Neato. I was waiting for it to catch up. Okay.
More about that later, if I remember.
Whoa.
You found all my deliveries. Your investigation is a success. But what happened? Where were they?
The spooky swamp.
Over by the ghost train. I wonder how they got over there. Ah, well...
There they are.
Aren't you supposed to be guarding this ghost train?
Sorry, I didn't mean to say this.
Where'd you get that spooky gift? So clever, right?
I lost all these deliveries, but now they're safely returned. It's good to have such wonderful friends, right? I can't believe I'm this lucky. Oh, sorry to rush, but I need to get hot cocoa with Choco Cat. See you all later. So, you foiled our fun.
We won't forget this. We won't underestimate you next time.
Can't wait. I'll still catch you.
Yes, next time we'll really get up to mischief. And maybe we'll invite you along.
You're almost as smart as we are, after all.
Companion? Companion.
And alright. There we have it. The mischievous duo. That was just cute. Oops. Don't worry about that. Or this. Or the fact that bingo! Wow, easy. Oh my gosh, they can come in with the flowers when it rains. You have got to be kidding me when it comes to those almanacs. You are joking. You are seriously joking, game. Bada bing, bada boom, though. We got the Karumi mirror. But really, though? This game never ceases to make me when it comes to certain things. Dang, dude. Alright. Well, that was cute. I enjoyed it. Less involved in the ways of how the visitors have worked, but that does clear out the bulk of what I had going in the ways of quests. So now, of course, all we have now is the last one, or of course, Pagumyan, which is DLC. Really trying to separate those this time, unlike last. But speaking of separating and last, those were apparently not the final surprise ones in the ways of visitors. Who are you? Say what now? What? Oh my gosh, she has all the friends. What I was gonna say is that Retsuko is the final one that actually has visitors in the ways that they're actually being really truly cycled through. At the current moment, though, again, and then, of course, yes, more cinnamon roll, but alas, again, we have to wait till winter. Till winter. So we're looking at maybe December, if we're lucky. Maybe late November if the time happens to change, which what I mean by time is that cute little
symbol over there next to weather, it not being fall leaves, but maybe a snowflake or something. I don't really know. But regardless, apparently it's still gonna be all sunny all the time. I think the game really bugged out, which sucks, but maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I am. But yeah, I did not realize that you're in the midst too, but looks like also one though that doesn't require though anybody else. Meanwhile, those two at the bottom there require this little one to actually be moved in first, and we all know how that turned out, so I don't plan to do it yet either. But more importantly, we gotta do the other part before we jump into the DLC portion for today. So first and foremost, cool that this is here. I'll just get 3. Sorry about the flashes. I know they've happened a little bit earlier today as well. Again, in due time, it will hopefully be fixed at the time that, of course, this comes out and all that. And thank you. Won't worry about the flashes. I hit the wrong button. Oh, it's okay. We'll go over here though to our next journey, of course. This is not quite the sight. Wow, the cinnamon roll detective, huh? Crazy. Actually. Helped us with another. Great. Do it. What a guy. Alright. Quick dye time. Right here. I am honestly confused. Because it's not in the order. And then I got all of these. And it's like, supposedly we're good. Did I see the blue? I don't. I did not. Okay, great. Great. Fan-flippin-tastic. Wee! Alright. The one is done. But what isn't done, of course, is the next bit. So we're gonna call you, and we're gonna call you, and then we gotta head over here. Where? Right here. Perfect. And of course, before we really get into it, minus picking up all the beautiful things that are here, we will have a short little break, and when we get back to it, we'll explore a bit in the DLC and something I did learn, so we'll check in with that and see what comes of it once I return. So until then. Okay, we're back to take this lovely photo right on the eye without her again having any emotion coming from her, but that's okay. So there we go. We build that friendship up. And speaking of friendship, again, as was revealed, these are the 3 stars. We send them away. Very wondrous. The most wondrous. Forgot that would be different. Sorry about the flash. And that's how it's gonna be. Ah, yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But again, I learned some information. Now, I don't remember exactly what it was like talking to this one either. It's been a little bit, so I don't really remember. But I do remember that I talked to them in a funny way, and it was a little confusing.
And then I didn't talk to him again. Sense. No! No, there's still one. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot, dude. So again, I didn't play for a bit, so that's why there's so many here, but I mean, I feel like I've explored quite a bit, but to have one is always the sight to see. Shoot, dude. And I barely remembered that precious friend too. But to just have one, I don't know what to do about that. I really don't. None of these were broken. Ugh. I'm haunted by this. How can it be one? Where could it possibly be? I mean, is it in a spot that I've gone to? That's the part that scares me the most. Like, is it... Like, is it a spot where we've gone, but I missed it, or is it a spot that I haven't been able to get to yet? I would feel like it couldn't, and it wouldn't be in a spot that you couldn't reach at this point, because that would suck a lot of, you know, a lot. Like, it would be dependent on that. But then again, wouldn't be surprised. So the only fear that I really have is how terrible is it missing here? Because, I mean, there weren't a lot, to be fair. I mean... Oh dear. Guess I can go this way. I mean, oh gosh. Just the idea of it is frightening. That's what I'm having a hard time with. I mean, I know...
out here there was some stuff. But it's not that I think they need completing. I thought they were complete. Not broken, is what I mean. Like they just need to be complete with the right wand. Did all that. And then we got up there. Something missing more up there? No, all those are good. I mean, I said this one was at a bad angle, but I think we're good too. I don't know why they're not moving. Like there's like the one is, but then the others aren't. Yet they could, but that's fine. Then why is this one moving? This. Jump here. Be over here now. So again, this wasn't broken. It was just missing, and I kept trying. Sorry. I kept trying and trying. But then I gave up on this one. I don't think I brute forced it. Oops. As much as the other one that I brute forced. I think I stopped. But I was also like, dang it, it doesn't. I don't know where it could be. Again, this isn't as clear as the others. It's hard to keep track. I also find it fascinating that none of this worked. I was like, what? Like, how? How's it like none? But again, none of those are broken. All those were repaired. And then of course another fast travel point, it all next like so. I did this one.
all the magical sounds. I'm not that food yet. Dude. Dude. I think I can actually do this now. Whoopsies. Save it because I freed that one finally. It's like, no! Didn't mean to go back there. Okay. And then I did all this. Followed that pattern. There wasn't anything more up there. But yes, followed this. Oh my gosh. Not gonna use it on that. Yeah, that takes you up that way. Did this. Oh, stay. And that was that. Dude. Oh no. Am I gonna have to use a guide? No shot, dude. Thinking of falling. Whee! I did those. Which were probably the sneakiest ones. I haven't seen others like that unless I completely and utterly missed them. But as far as doing this stuff, I felt like I didn't really see them. Take it in stride. Just grab onto it though. Like honestly, like at that point, just do the automatic grab thing. This jump is so dumb to do the little mini jump. Just be able to make it, man. Like they're so broken into pieces. It's so hard to see. Oh, brother. Alright. Whatever, dude. Oh my god. The dumbest. Like, sometimes I can be on the edge and it counts. Alright. Fair enough. Here I go again. To explore. Here's one. Shazam. So, I mean, yay for, my bad, wheat hearts, but like... Do you see what's missing, though? And if you guess lampposts... You're absolutely correct. Why, dude? What? Ever. I'm supposed to jump up there. Well, it looks like you could. All right. Ooh, but again, they're repaired. This is one of those random places where they were here. And again, secret messages that I'm like... They make no sense to me. More secret messages. That again make no sense. But again, what are we missing? I mean, they're there. But again, I can't complete those, but that's part of a puzzle. When we get to this tier, it's like, okay, that one didn't need repairing. It is morning, so they're here. That one just not... Okay, my bad. Okay, as long as that's missing, but it looks like it could be, okay. Just waiting. Ooh, I missed. Okay.
Up over again, we're over here, but again, don't let me through. Don't really understand what or where. You're fine. And also the different tiers are a little confusing. But we'll do it again. We're up here now. Over here. Again, don't have what it takes. Looks like one could fit here. Yeah, but I don't have it, so... Flame sauces? Again, more symbols of bits and pieces, but beats me. But again, I don't see what I'm really looking for. Again, this part is really weird. And then we go here. Hop around. I don't have that. Unfortunately, ready to go. Wait, now this should be... Yes. Okay. Okay, and that's clipping. And then that piece was, for this that I finished. What the heck? Okay. Go back. Right here. Do this again. Because then we're gonna go. Sorry, not there. This way again, sorry. And then there was this whole mess. Okay. I think I left that. Can I go back? I'm just trying to retrace my steps on this part. In hopes that I could find it. Maybe that I left it on the way? Again, it's so fascinating to not see this bit. Yeah, then I did this thing. Then I got what was over here. Again, no lights. The one that has them is over here, which they weren't really busted, but they were fine. And these are just missing the one.
But again, it's repaired, and then there's this hot garbo. But again, nothing, and then I don't have that. Like, they're so random. They make me kind of mad. At least you can make a lot of them. And then we're up here. Which again needs the final piece. And then of course not. Why would another one be up here? That would be so silly. But yeah, I can't help but notice, but there's no lights. Thanks. Same thing. But I'm like, why? Why is it not here? Because then, like, you can barely make that part out, but obviously that will take you to the final peak, as it were, but like... It is really hard to see what are actually lights. And then even if you could, right, if it's broken... How are you gonna know? I mean, I went to this. And then see, like, you can see it's broken right there. And the broken one right over here. We fixed them already. Broken here. There weren't any over here. I don't know. Not even in the front. Like, can you tell me, can you give me a hint? Because this is just gonna be miserable otherwise. But I guess the one other way to go about it is to do it the old-fashioned way, right? Which is a little bit of a sucky kind of way to do it. But basically, I would need to look up every single spot. I'm sure it's somewhere really silly, as it is always when it comes to what I miss. And it's not spinning because you did it the wrong. It could be for the other, but oh man, is that boring. I mean, anytime I came across them, I tried to repair them. So Just a little unfortunate to not know where the final one is. And again, that's a spot. Unless that's what's blocking. Bro, I got ripped out for that second. Like, no, I didn't hit the button long enough. I mean, I might have saved him in one spot, but I don't fully remember doing that. But it sucks to have one. Ah! Just one. Only one. Alrighty. Well, I did find something. I don't know how well it's gonna turn out, but you know, I will certainly try because, well, this is all I got. So, first up, we gotta be over here. Then we gotta not do that, but we could do it anyways because that's what I have selected. I need to get back over here, essentially. Because I thought I was over here at one point. And yeah, there was nothing I could do, but I repaired them. I believe they were a little broken, a little busted, but yeah, I did not float over here, my bad. It's really hard, really hard to see perspective-wise when it comes to this, because right, like I know I'm over here, but really it's down here where it's showing, so that's always a little confusing. But that's okay. We gotta go back over here, I think. And I'm just gonna try to go higher. Basically, I'm trying to increase my height and then fall down. Yep, there. So here, again, it's been repaired, but I can't complete it out because I don't have the final piece to it. The other two are gonna be over here, and then there's one over here, supposedly, somewhere that I might have missed, so... a lot of backtracking. But I thought I went to all the places minus that one that just was the diamond bit. So actually, maybe it would have been better if I just did it this way. Now I think about it and look at it, because it's just hop, a skip, and a beat over. But it's again hard to tell the different tiers because it visually is not great. Now again, this is all DLC area. I'm just gonna be up higher. Okay, let me... Okay, yeah, this... Yeah, okay, so... this one... Again, no spinning. Just stagnant. And then these are spinning, but this one is not complete yet because I don't have what it needs. But yeah, it's repaired. All right. The last little bit, I mean, I might have missed it. But did I actually miss it? Let's see if I can float over here. But no, because I did do that one. This one right here. So I did all of these. Right? I repaired them. So, that means they have to be somewhere else. So, again, minus the one that I missed, I basically backtracked and found all of the lampposts up there. So I guess back to the drawing board for me, for the other lampposts. Okay.
I guess time to work from top to bottom. Oh dear, dude. Okay, I know I got these. And I got them spinning. Even though my poor owl friend there kind of broke. Ooh. Yeah, I got those as well. There was nothing to write home about over here. It was pretty like, why is this here more than anything? What about the flash? Wow. Okay, so then we gotta kind of go back up. Sorry. Heck yeah, dude. Now why can't we go on the other side? I'll never know. But this is how we can do it. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, and then I came over here and did this. I did. But according to this, there's something then over here? Which I did fix. And I did these. Great. And then if we go over here, of course I went and did this and did the puzzle and of course fixed it, and then you whoop-de-doo! Little did I know that the owl was telling me how many there were, and then now they're impossible to find, but it's okay. Oh dear. Don't latch onto that, please. Did this one as well. Did this. Again, sorry about the flashes. And then did this. Right, so all that was fixed, repaired, you name it. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a journey and a half to get to the next one. This way. All right, we come over here. Yay, right? Gotta go up. Because it looks broken on the map. It does. But again, it's been repaired. Okay. I'm gonna go over here. Then we're gonna go up here. And again, this one should be good too. Because it is. It's been repaired for a while. Okay. We're going through this together. There was this one. But also repaired, you know? Great, right? And then we go all the way back to the beginning, almost. This one was repaired. Right over here. Repaired. Done. They're spinning. Okay. I did a different one. I mean, I also did that. There's like no fast travel. Oh boy. Alright. But I also did this too. I did the ones with the fountain. I mean, I don't know if it's... bugged or something. But yeah, I did these as well. Darn it. So they like broke this down, but it's really, it's a lot. Oh god. Holy freaking moly, dude. I feel like my mind is like slowly turning into cheese as I scroll down through this, by the way. Okay. Well, I tried. I mean, I even know that we went over there. The only other part that I didn't check over here, but it is a really hot mess to find these stupid lampposts. I mean, again, they're in the sand. I did repair it, and then I brute forced one. I did that, you know, we went over there. There is that right there, right in front of our faces, but it's just, oh, it's so bad. Right, like this one. But they're spinning, they're good. So I really wish this stupid owl would tell you a hint. Honestly, I meant, sorry, fowl? Owl? Because, you know, you give up some gemmies or something, or you give up a gem, like, that you have. And then just gives you some answers, because I have no idea. And also some of them are hidden, right? I already took care of the ones in the fountain. I really thought I went up to most of them to repair them. I don't feel like I ever missed out on any, so to still have one and not know where it is, it's super frustrating. I will tackle, though, the journey later at a later point in time. But again, just to reevaluate. Just one. Somewhere. But upon looking things up, I figured out something else. So I thought this was going to be a little bit more different than what it actually is showing. But you know, sometimes they got to be the simplest and easiest things, right? Yeah, so I was overthinking these. I'm glad they're not as complicated as I feared they were gonna be, but then I'm also like, oh my gosh, then why have it? It was stressing me out. Like that is to make your own statues, because I thought you really had to use your own statues to fit those, but they also don't really have, I would say, a good example of us going on. Sorry, it's down here. These ever, except for that one spot, which isn't really, I would say, the best way to show. Plus, then they're always going to be empty, and well, that will forever just be a visual annoyance for me. But that's how you get those. Again, I was just overthinking it. Straightforward. But curse these lampposts. Seriously. Curse them. I hate having just the one. It's so bad. Now what you get in return, I mean, I don't think it's that great of a return. Like, it's gonna help us, but I think the return is and was a little bit of a miss in some ways. Unfortunately so. Sorry, I meant to still be where I wanted to be, just meant this and then doing this. But that's okay.
I'll scourge through the depths at a later point in time. Also, in case you were curious, 16 more is where I'm at least until we get the next reward. But yeah, pretty much a bummer on the lamppost. So if you stuck around with while I was hunting and looking at a guide, appreciate it. But otherwise, I did do a little bit of a silly, and I did forget to come over here because I got really more excited about heading over to doing other things. So let's go ahead and send it on. Thank you, buddy. Are you gonna make up and fill the void of my sadness that I have? Maybe you will, maybe you won't, but alas, I'll feel the sadness all the same for a bit. It just is unfortunate that, and that's where we stand, that we just cannot just have a way to know. That's what sucks. Or a way to, like, ask. Because I feel like that would make things so much easier, and you don't have to rely on the internet or just super backtracking. Like, it is ridiculous how much backtracking. And I'm flabbergasted on where the final post is for me. But there we go. We got Sea Captain Coat, and of course Sea Captain Hat. As for furniture, more Kurumi furniture. That's really all I care about. As for the events, Spooky Celebration, we're getting through it, but alas, a lot of this stuff is still in the wings. We got finally a new almanac, which is crazy that it came from a rain droplet. And then of course, we got the tiny, by the way, streamer Snaggler, which I think is a little bit deceiving that it doesn't say tiny here, but it said tiny elsewhere. Don't know what that's about. And well, there you go for the lures. I mean, whip-de-doo, and don't know why they have to separate it so many times, but I get it, I guess. There we go for new tunes, at least, when we were in the DLC side of things. Of course, as for what wasn't on the DLC side of things was, of course, the visitors, which, woo, more 5 stars. Let's go. And then, of course, the quests, which I wonder if they will show up again. As for treasure hunting, I mean, we found 10. That's great. I mean, we don't really get an award or a reward for it, but hey, you know, I'll keep chugging through that because at least that's easier than fishing. That's right, easier than fishing. But I hope we do get to learn more about the lures and get more quests with them versus us just messing around. But eventually, if I feel like it, which that's how I like to roll, is that I'll just look it up and it'll be easy as that. Again, really unfortunate though for the DLC side of things. Again, this is something that I learned, which I'm totally fine about. I probably honestly would have looked up what I would need to do in order to get the final ones, but at the same time, what you get, I think, is a little bit of a ripoff if you don't have enough or have gotten enough already preemptively in the game, which as far as opal and diamonds go, they are really non-existent. Which really sucks. To get them though, the way that the game has in store is great, but the problem is, well, now the game is suffering from its biggest challenge, which of course is the fact that when it comes down to it, yeah, I just don't know where the lampposts are. Like, it just sucks, and there's just one. But again, what a forgetful place where this owl was, because I completely forgot about talking to this owl beforehand. But honestly, I kind of wish then I could have had a better way, I guess, of going about finding the lamppost. But again, it doesn't help, I guess, if all of this was also a part of it too, but barely. So I'm a bit bummed about that. But hey, at least we got more wheat hearts. At least this was the key in getting to some of those in the front. Again, while it makes sense in hindsight, I just was really thinking that, oh, I would have to change into the actual statue, because that makes a lot more sense in some ways than just the creature, the critter. But at the same time, I guess it just makes sense to be the critter instead of a creature, am I right? So, well, but almost forgot to say that, again in 9 hours and 40 minutes. So the next time that we meet up, Spooky Celebration Part 2 will be underway. Of course, the first part has been underway this whole time, so I hope you've been able to log in and get all the things and stuff that you could have ever hoped for, that is in the item sense of the outfits, if that suits your fancy. Or of course the dye, you know, that's pretty sweet as well, gotta say. But we'll see what is in store when we jump back in, of course, for what the second part is all about. And of course, more importantly, and well, in the future, is that I have the journey to make visitor cabins, because again, now we are at the point where, at least for my side of things, I just have visitor cabins for Ritsuko's friends to make, that is her other friends. However, I'm a little hesitant to make it because, again, one of them did crash on me, which was unfortunate. Again, it was my fault for scrolling fast, but unfortunately also the game's fault for having the crash in the first place. But I'm hoping the next time that I try it, again, I will cut to the point where I've completed it, basically, since I was basically done with it in the first place. And then we'll have, of course, the part where I've actually worked on it. It'll just be, that is for the newer ones, but the other part, I guess what I was thinking in my head was that you'll have that in the other VOD if you ever want to see the whole process that I was going through for it. But yeah, unfortunate. Besides that though, hopefully in turn, the visitors, once they do start coming in, will have an interesting tale to tell. I gotta say, sorry, for the most part, what we had today was interesting enough, but not as interesting as other times, which was a little unfortunate. I was looking forward to Gori and Washimi's storyline, but I think it ended a little short. But nevertheless, and all the same, this was a longer time. So the next time that we do jump in, what in turn will be in store for us as we jump in for Spooky Celebration Part 2. And of course, when it comes to the mystery and lore of this missing lamppost, will I be able to find it? Let alone, how much more of the lore of the creature under the sea will we get? Or was that it? I guess only time will tell, but that will be next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, once again, my name is Lisa, but I can go by Lister Lise, and I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be.